Hey, what's up, you guys? It's the Sweet Tea Show, and I'm back to talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 6, Episode 5. And I just want to say this real quick before I get into it. Brittany B, April, and Paris, those three got on my nerves tonight. And I'm going to explain to y'all why. So let's go ahead and talk about what happened tonight. Y'all already know I'm not going to talk about the B2K tour. I just didn't care too much for it. Like I said, I didn't go to the tour, but that's not why I didn't talk about it. It's nothing interesting. It's the same old. They're talking about what cities they went to. They're talking about the inside drama that we didn't get to see. And then we still don't get to see Omarion. It's just J Boog and Fizz. And we're still talking about what Fizz got going on with J Boog. Not J Boog, sorry. We're still talking about what Fizz got going on with April. Because at the same time, J Boog feels like it's not his business, but it is his business. And it could be interfering with the money. So it's like, it is what it is. And you still got Fizz talking about Omarion never stepped to him. Omarion hasn't talked to him about it, so it is what it is. I do like the fact that I got to see my baby Marcus Houston. Marcus Houston looks good as ever. So it's good to see that he's still performing. Not performing, but he's still an entrepreneur. He's still about his money, still about business. And I think J Boog mentioned that they both own a record company or something like that, he was saying, or like a film company where they do movies and stuff like that. And I have to say, I have seen a couple of Marcus Houston's movies on Netflix, and they are pretty good. So yeah, but anyway, let's start off. We open up this episode with Princess and Ray J. They dog Bugatti is lost, and Princess is very emotional. She's very upset about it. Now, I'm not really sure who fault it was who lost the dog, because I tuned in late. I just got my internet today. Well, not today, sorry. I got my internet last week, so I don't really watch this episodes on cable. I watch it on internet, so I watch it live. So I'm not sure how the dog got lost, but the part I saw, she's all crying on Ray J, and she's telling Ray J he doesn't do enough to help her look for the dog. She's the one getting up all time in the hours searching for the dog. She loves the dog, and she's crying, and she's saying that was her first baby before Melody and stuff like that. And Ray J saying he is doing the best he can. He is trying to support her. He is doing enough. He's trying to call his squad and have a search team or whatever. And I want to talk about this for a second. I've seen some of the comments tonight on live. People were saying Princess was hella extra. She doing all that for a dog. Apparently, people who feel that way, you must never had a pet you must never had a dog as a pet. First of all, let's put it this way. People who have dogs that don't have no children at all, that is their first love. That is their baby. And you have to think about it. Princess and Ray J had this dog together. Like that was their child before Melly came along. So it's quite a big deal. I have a best friend named Christine. When her dog Bandit got lost because of a roommate, left the door open. Well, he didn't really get lost. He ran out the door. I mean, I guess he was kind of lost in those couple of hours, but he did find his way back home, thank God. My best friend went crazy. Like, she has no children. She's one of the only friends I have that don't have no damn children. And, yeah, she has no children. Bandit is the only child she has. So it's like, you have to think about it. This is somebody you feed, you walk, you clean, you play with, you shelter them, you put clothes on them, all that type of stuff. Because people do put clothes on their dogs. So it's like, when something like that happens, yeah, your first instinct is like, oh my God. Yeah, you're going to treat it like a human being, because it is an animal. It's a living being, and that's your child. So yeah, it's a big deal. So until you have a dog of your own, it's a big deal. Unless you're one of those owners who don't give a damn if your dog get lost. I recently just bought me a dog. Those who know me know I'm really a cat person, but I have a soft spot for small dogs, and I actually got me a little terrier last week. His name is Rootney, and yeah, me and my girls, we love him. My boyfriend too. Like, he's part of this family. Like, that's me and my boyfriend's child together, you know? So even though that little dog get the hell on my nerves, and it's only been a damn week and 6 days, even though he gets on my nerves, it's like, yeah, if something would have happened to him like that, I would have lost my mind too. I'd be out searching, throwing parties, like search parties or whatever. I be offering as much money I can give or whatever. So, it is what it is. So I just thought I just want to talk about that because I thought it was crazy that people was like, oh my God, Princess is doing all this for her dog. Like, yeah, it's not just any dog. It's her dog. It's her child. It was her first love before their baby Melly came. Now, I do find it funny that they named the dog Bugatti. I just find that so funny because it's a poofy dog. Y'all couldn't name the damn dog Bella or something like that. Y'all had to name the dog Bugatti. Like, oh my God, rich people name their dogs the craziest names, just like they give their children the craziest names. But anywho, moving on from that, we get the next scene with Mickey Monday, and we get to know a little bit more about Slickwood, which is his girlfriend. They're out in the neighborhood riding bikes, which I thought was cute to see a couple riding bikes together. So yeah, they're riding bikes, and he's just talking about his girl. He's talking about all the things she accomplished and how she modeled for this, modeled for that, and she's like any other girl he never been with. Now, what I didn't like how he was talking in his confession about her and Trisha, because just last week you made it seem like you and Trisha was just a booty call thing, and now you're trying to compare her like, yeah, Trisha does this, but she didn't do that. My girl believes in me, but she does this, and it's like, you don't need to be comparing your booty calls with your girl. I mean, that's just my opinion. But anywho, moving on from that, they sit and talk, and she's playing all in his hair. He says he loves that about her. He loves that she's not all girly. She's a little tomboyish, rough around the edges, but she knows how to be about her business. He talks about how her mom was incarcerated and how she was homeless at one point, but look at her accomplishments, and that's what made him drawn to her. She also believes in Mickey. She believes in his talent. She loves him. She loves what he can do. She loves the type of person he is, and she even tells him that. She said, I love the type of person you are. You're a great person at heart. So that's cute. Hopefully her and Mickey Monday can stick together and work things out. So I thought that was cute, that how they embraced each other's relationship and how they both came from the struggle and now they're trying to make their way up, and he acknowledged her accomplishment. So kudos to that. That's cute. Moving on from that, we get this photo scene with K. Michelle. She's doing photos, and as usual, K. Michelle's about any business that come her way. And she's like, yeah, she loves her music, but she's also about any type of business. In walks Brittany B. Brittany B tells K. Michelle how they're going to have this little event for Jason. Well, Jason Lee's going to have this event performing. K. Michelle will be there. And they went from talking about that to K. Michelle talking about she met up with Lyrica. And Brittany B, this is what Brittany B pissed me off at. She had nothing nice to say about Lyrica. And it's like, girl, you act like Lyrica slept with your man or something. It's like the whole scene was just bad mouthing this girl. Like, oh, she has no talent, and oh, she can't do this, and she's a fake person, and I don't give a care what she going through with her man, and blah, blah, blah. Then K. Michelle just tells her, like, as I talk to her, she sound like she grew. Like, she sound like a woman that's trying to better herself. But, of course, Brittany B is not here for it. Then she goes to tell K. Michelle about her party, and how Paris crashed it. Then she tells them how she was being very shady. She was like, did y'all catch the Uber? And she tells how she got into it with Paris and Zell. And K. Michelle just looks at it like, girl, you don't need to make my beef your beef. Like, I'm not even worried about Paris no more. That shit is dead, finito, whatever. Then they talk about the whole what's that girl name? Moniece and April. She tells how they went to like a little rehearsal, like vocals practicing. And she tells K. Michelle, Moniece sounded good. You could tell she practiced and go to the studio. April, on the other hand, excuse me, I just thought that was funny. I was like, okay, so the shade is real. So moving on from that scene, I already told you I'm not going to really talk about the tour with B2K. So moving on with that, we see April. She's at her house. Zell and Paris come over. They notice that There's some big shoes on the floor. They want to know whose shoes it is. And she lets them know. Sorry, I had a phone call, you guys. She lets them know that it's Drew's. She says Drew laid his stuff over there while he's on tour. But little do we know, child, he done moved in. And on top of that, Moniece already spilled it on Hollywood Unlocked. Drew be over there because he's running from the cops as well. So moving on from that, we're not even going to talk about that right now. Moving on from that, who else they showed? Oh, yes. So we get this scene with Ray J, Princess. Everybody's out there. You got April. You got Paris. You got some of Ray J's friends. You got a damn dog psychic. Everybody's out there trying to look for this dog. And what makes it so bad, I was on Paris' side. You give black people some money and they go berserk. Like, y'all really got a dog psychic out there. But okay, you do what you got to do to get your dog. I feel you. So they're offering $20,000 if they find a damn dog. And the psychic sits up here and tells us that the dog is in somebody's car, in somebody's garage. The lady feels shameful, but the man has no regards. He doesn't care. He wants more than $20,000 for the dog to be returned. So Princess comes up with this idea, we're going to act like we're going to give him $50,000, but really he going to get these handcuffs. Everybody is searching. Everybody is looking for the dog, calling out the dog name, putting the flyers out. Now, this is where Paris got on my nerves. Paris was being extras. I'm scared of dogs. I don't like dogs. Then why the fuck are you even out there? Then she sits up here. Her wig was just, it didn't look right on her. The color didn't look right. Now, this is why April got on my nerves. April got on my nerves because she sits up here, oh my God, ew, bugs, oh, flies, oh my goodness, oh. And it's like, I can't stand bitches like that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call her that, but she was just working my nerves. Like, I almost turned my TV off from watching it. Because it's like, girls like that make it seem like, girl, you never been outside before. You never had a mosquito bite you. You never had like a little gnat in your face. Like, cut it out. Like, I know you'd have been outside, bitch, and you'd have had flies around you. Like, cut it out. Like, I can't stay. Like, she act like she came out of like prima donna ages. I don't know how to describe. She just act like she been in a castle locked up somewhere. And the first time she come outside, oh my God, I can't handle it. Oh my goodness, there's dog shit everywhere. And it's like, Princess literally just said it's a dog park. So yeah, there's gonna be dog shit on the ground. I mean, even though it shouldn't be, people should pick up after they dog, but they don't. But quite naturally, you're gonna see some damn dog shit. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want to step in dog shit either, but she was just extra about it, and she was just extra about the flies, and it was just irking my nerves. It's like, why are you even here? Then she lets everybody know, I'm not even here for the money. I'm just here to help a friend. You sure? Because the only thing I see you helping with is trying to run away from the flies. And that's not what they give me an award for. Moving on from that. The next scene we get, let's see. So we got Jason Lee, K. Michelle, and Brittany B. They're all talking about how this big performance is coming up and how everybody's going to be there. How he got this artist, Mickey Monday. He got K. Michelle. He got Brittany B. He got Lyrica there. And once again, here go Brittany B getting on my nerves, shading the hell out of Lyrica. Oh, I wouldn't have booked her. And I don't know why you even picked her. She has no real talent, this and that. Then Jason Lee says, well, she wrote a lot of songs for people. What's the definition of a lot of people? Then it went from there to, well, I got to get me a drink. I know I'm going to kill this performance. I don't know why Jason Lee want to have these people that's supposed to be uplifting. Not uplifting. What did she say? Why he want to have these people that's supposed to be trying to be a beginner, and he's messing with these nobodies. And I'm just looking at her like, okay, Brittany B, a lot of us didn't know who you was into this show. Now, I'm not saying everybody. Maybe some of y'all did know who she was, but I'm going to just say I didn't know who the hell she was into this show. So you can kill that thought like you better than Lyrica. Like, you just need to cut it out. Like I said in the beginning, she act like Lyrica stole her man or something. Like, it's just too much. So Mickey Monday performs, and he killed it. I like how he announced in his confessional, my mom is here, my pops is here, my girl is here. Hey, baby, I love you. But then he was like, and Trisha is here, which is awkward. Then we get Brittany B. She performs. Now, her performance wasn't bad, but it wasn't all of that either. Like, were you trying to sing rap? I mean, I guess is. But then what got me was in her confessional, she was like, there's people that sing and there's people that sang. I'm the latter. And I'm just like, okay, sis, like, you know what? You do what you got to do to get that bag, and that's what she did. Then Lyrica gets up there. Keep in mind, Lyrica walked in with A1, her husband, and she lets us know, like, yeah, her and A1 is still on rocky terms, but they did a good job on the tour. He's been very supportive of her music. He's still her manager at the end of the day. She doesn't know what's going to go on between them two, but right now, it's all about the performance. A1 sitting up here to my son, despite everything that's going on, he's there to support his wife, and she's beautiful. She looks good. She sounds good. He doesn't want her career to flop down because of the choices he made. So he's hoping that she just not only forgives, but forget. And I'm like, that's where you men are wrong at. We might forgive y'all black asses, but we don't forget. I know I damn sure don't. So moving on from that, Lyrica gets up there and performs. And Brittany B is still talking shit, talking about, oh, she sounds boring. The music sounds boring. I don't know what she's talking about. And it's just like, meanwhile, Apple Watts is so damn lit. Yeah, that's my girl, woo, and all this stuff. So later on, they meet outside. Apple Watts and Brittany B walk up on Lyrica. And Lyrica says hello to Brittany B. Brittany B tells her hello. Do you know who I am? So she was like, yeah, I know who you are. And off the bat, Brittany B is all like, well, I heard you've been talking about me. There's people coming up to me saying how fake you are and why are you friends with her. So Lyrica says, so you're listening to people, regardless if I listen to people or not. I'm asking you as a woman. So Lyrica asked her, can you please lower your voice? No, I'm not going to lower my voice. She's like, I'm asking you. And she was like, no, I'm not going to lower my voice. My voice is very hoarse because I've been running this show. And I'm just like, girl, you're doing way too much. Then she sits up here. Lyrica says, what's the issue? No, I don't have an issue with you. You the one who have an issue with me. The whole time since Lyrica name been brought up, you have done nothing but talk about this girl. Now you're letting us know you don't have an issue. All right, sis. So moving on from that, Lyrica tells her, I don't have an issue with you. I don't have a problem with you. You know, it is what it is. Lyrica also lets us know in the confessional, her and Brittany B was never friends. They worked on one song together. They went to the gym one time, and that was that. They never been friends. But nonetheless, they squashed the beef and hug it out. Lyrica, I couldn't even get the words out. Lyrica did suggest, what I do want to know is why you and my friend Sia have a problem. So she brings Sia over there. Brittany B gets rowdy again, talking about some Sia's fake, Sia's jealous of me, Sia wants my connections. Sia puts her fingers in Brittany's face and says, no, you're jealous of Lyrica, and that's what it is. You're mad because Lyrica don't want to be your friend. So they almost get into a little squabble. Brittany B says, get your hands out my face. Now this is what Brittany B gets on my nerves again tonight. She tells Sia, you're mad because she's a better artist than you. You're mad because she's a better writer than you. Now, 2 scenes ago, in this same episode, you said Lyrica is a nobody. She has no talent. Who the hell does she write for? Now, in the same sentence, you're saying she's a better writer than somebody. Girl, get the fuck off my screen. I can't deal with Brittany. I thought I was going to like her. Girl, you keep shit going, and I'm not here for it. So, at that point, A1 is wondering, why is everybody arguing? What is the problem? What is the big deal? And it's just like, I don't even know what they're arguing about. But nonetheless, nothing happens. They walk off. A1 walks off with Lyrica and Sia. And next thing you know, Brittany B sits up here. Fine, let Lyrica live in her fake-ass fantasy with her cheating-ass husband and her fake-ass friend. I got better things to do. Then why don't you do that and leave Lyrica the fuck alone? Stop worrying about what Lyrica do. Because Lyrica ain't even thinking about your ass. I forgot to mention, outside of the party, Trista bring her fake ass over there talking to Mickey Monday, hugs all on him, and it's all in his girlfriend's face. After you to fuck this man, you're all in his girlfriend's face talking about something. Hi, I'm Trisha. We never met, and I'm officially trying to meet you. And Slick Wood says, we have met. Oh, we have not officially met because I never introduced my name. I never told you my name is Trisha. And then you got Mickey Monday over there like, awkward. And I'm just like, You think? To the point he had to hug his girlfriend. Baby, I love you. Don't be mad. And Slickwood is like, I'm not even mad. So I want to know, do Slickwood know that these two fucked or what? But Trisha, what was the point of you bringing your ass over there? You was a messy broad. And she lets us know that A1 is on, not A1. Akon is out of town. Of course Akon is out of town. That's why you're in Mickey Monday in his girlfriend's face. Oh, makes sense. But anyway, that's Love and Hip Hop tonight. Y'all tell me what y'all think. You already know the rules. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.